Imagine you are handed a book. It's old, 600 years old, small enough to hold in one hand. Its pages are covered in drawings, strange plants that don't exist, naked figures bathing in glowing green liquid, stars and symbols orbiting in patterns no one recognizes, and surrounding it all, lines and lines of text written in a script no one has ever been able to read. No one has been able to decode it, and no one has come close to understanding it. For over 100 years, cryptographers, linguists, and historians have all tried to make sense of it. This book is known as the Voynich Manuscript. The manuscript didn't become widely known until 1912. That's when a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich came across it. It was hidden inside a collection of old texts at a Jesuit college in Italy. At first, it didn't stand out, just another medieval book. But when Voynich looked closer, he realized something wasn't right. The illustrations didn't match any known records, the writing was completely unfamiliar, and there was no clear explanation for where it came from or what it contained. What they found was a book unlike anything else from its time. The manuscript isn't random, it's organized. The pages are grouped into sections, each one focused on a different type of content. Some sections are dominated by plant illustrations, others by diagrams and charts. And throughout the entire book, there is text. The manuscript is made up of around 240 pages, though some appear to be missing. It was written on vellum, a type of prepared animal skin used in the 15th century, and the ink and materials are consistent with that period. But what makes it truly unusual is how consistent everything is. The same symbols repeat across pages, arranged in patterns that appear deliberate. The spacing is structured, the words follow rules. It behaves like real language, which raises an important question. If it follows rules, then why can't anyone read it? The manuscript isn't random. It's organized. And that's where things start to get interesting. Because the manuscript doesn't just look structured, it behaves that way too. The same symbols appear again and again, repeated across different pages. Certain combinations show up more often than others, following patterns that aren't random. The spacing is consistent. The word lengths vary in predictable ways. Statistically, it behaves like real language. And that's the problem. Because if it behaves like language, then it should be readable. But no one has ever been able to translate it. And that's what makes the Voynich manuscript so unusual. Because most unknown texts eventually get decoded. Given enough time, patterns can be broken, languages can be understood. But this one has resisted every attempt. So what exactly is it? There are a few main theories. Some researchers believe the manuscript represents a real language, a system of writing that has either been lost or never recorded anywhere else. Others think it's a cipher, a coded message designed to hide its meaning, something that requires the right key to finally make sense of it. And then there's another possibility, that the manuscript doesn't actually mean anything at all. That it could be an elaborate hoax, carefully constructed to appear meaningful, without containing real information. But that raises another question. If it's meaningless, why is the structure so consistent? Why do the patterns behave like real language? Because after hundreds of years, we're still left with the same mystery. Is the Voynich manuscript a message we haven't learned to understand yet? Or something that was never meant to be understood at all? Despite all the theories, none of them fully explain the manuscript. Each answer raises more questions. And after more than a century of study, we're still no closer to understanding it. Because everything about it suggests there's something real behind it. The structure, the consistency, the patterns in the writing, none of it feels accidental. which leaves us with one possibility: that the Voynich Manuscript contains meaning that we simply haven't learned how to read yet. Somewhere in those pages, there could be a message waiting to be understood. We just don't know how to read it. At least, not yet.